Hello class, I'm going to show a presentation on datasets and information management. I hope it helps you to understand the opportunities that datasets will provide for us. Datasets are information gathered based on specific criteria from clinical charts. This information can be obtained from the datasets to determine trends in certain areas or nationwide. With information management, they're maintaining, evaluating, and protecting pertinent information. It helps to improve the quality of healthcare by providing the best information from the data they are managing. Why do we want to collect this data? We want more complete picture of a patient, which improves the quality of care that we can give to that patient. We can have early intervention. Information can be used to address medical problems before it becomes a bigger issue. We can contain costs by preventing fraud because computers can identify inconsistencies. We also can obtain the patient's preference, and we can have better communication. Some negative aspects: there is a privacy issue because HIPAA does not cover all of the big data sharing. People may turn to technology for information instead of going to see licensed practitioners. Also, systems don't always work together, and the providers need to understand how to utilize the data and utilize the systems in which the data is in. The types of data we have: there's claims data, which helps the provider understand who the patient is, but the information's retrospective. There's electronic health record, which provides data sets to care for the patient, such as vital signs, immunization status, medication adherence. But because of text fields, the information is not always structured. Socioeconomic data. This data is not easily accessible at this point because it's not collected, or there's not a connectivity between the systems. This is a great area for growth because once we know what type of socioeconomic data we have, we can tend to provide better care for our patients. We can find out why they're not seeking treatment, why they're not following the course of treatment that has been prescribed, whether it's finances or getting to the doctor, or if it's their values. And patient-generated health data. This obtains information from surveys, patient portals, and wearable fitness trackers. This has a wealth of information, but needs to be streamlined so that you're not overwhelming or overloading the provider. But being able to monitor a patient that needs to be monitored from outside of a facility or a doctor's office will benefit the patient and will improve the cost to patient, provider, and the healthcare system. What are our options? What can we do now? We can focus on population care, determining the diseases that are in an area, identifying those barriers, and decreasing the cost. Because if they obtain preventative care, they will take care of themselves and maybe get that disease taken care of before it gets worse. We can identify trends and see things so that we can predict maybe what may be coming, such as with our flu immunizations. We predict where the flu immunizations are going so that we can hopefully have the best flu vaccine every year. And then we can also develop decision-making tools and improve the patient safety and quality. Here's a little video that may explain big data.
we're working with CIOs and large organizations across the globe, helping them begin to leverage their information assets in a far more agile fashion. If you look at the challenges organizations have, they'll often spend tens of millions of dollars and many years in the case of large organizations to create well-structured, well-thought-out data repositories. And then when they cut the ribbon and turn the data scientists loose on them, what happens is they run that first query and it runs and it runs and it runs and eventually they kill it, right? And it's like the Rolling Stones song. They have to move from what they want to what they really need. So then they'll truncate it and say, okay, I'll look at a single region, a single quarter, and we'll do a bunch of truncation of the data. And then that runs typically overnight. But what results is a very elongated, herky-jerky thing where they're going day by day, tweaking it a little bit. When they find something interesting and want to do root cause analysis, they no longer have the patient level details. With HANA, we're able to dramatically shift that. We will shift it over to in-memory, and the query will come back often within just a matter of minutes. What that means effectively is that the data scientist is able to start out in the morning with an idea or a question and a cup of coffee and rapidly move it through to meaningful impact, often by lunchtime. So it really helps the data scientist shift the time from a lot of data engineering and waiting on queries to actually understanding what's happening and creating the impact. So they're able to have far broader organizational impact on far more topics than they ever were previously. And by the way, they enjoy their job a lot more because they're able to focus on what they're truly passionate about. And that's creating insight from large data sets.
That gives us the opportunity to see what data sets can do, and I hope you've learned a lot from this little presentation. And I look forward to working with you more.